What is up, YouTube? Today I'm going to be talking about higher grade Morgan dollars, especially those in MS68, and how they're not quite as hard to find as some people may think. This one is an 1881S graded MS68 Plus by PCGS, listed on eBay for $24,910. That's a lot of money for one coin. Here we have an 1880S graded MS68 Plus by PCGS, listed for $18,995. Now, the reason I am showing you guys this is because there are so many coins graded at such high grade for three particular dates: 1879S, 1880S, and 1881S. I don't know why the San Francisco Mint made such high quality coins. Maybe that's what they did. But we're going to be looking at 1879S first. So here we have the PCGS population report. Here we have 68, MS68. We have 120 1879S Morgans graded MS68. That is a lot. Now we're going to look at the PCGS price guide for the 1879S graded 68. The price guide value is $5,000. MS67, you're looking at $775. MS66, you're looking at $275 for the 1879S. I'm going to look at the NGC price guide and census as well. This is the census. So let's see. MS67 for 1879S. There have been 2,220 examples in MS67, 7,660 in MS66, and 169 specimens graded MS68. I also want to look at 1880S, so we're going to go down to that. So here we have it. 315 coins graded MS68. Now MS68, 67, and especially 69, those are very hard to find grades. Honestly, there have been 5 examples of 1880S graded MS69 by NGC. 3,569 examples graded MS67 for the 1880S. Looking at the PCGS population report, we have, let's see, 1880S. If I can find the grades here. 212 graded MS68 and 5 graded MS69. 2,165 graded MS67 and 10,624 graded MS66. That's for the 1880S. Now I'm going to look at the 1881S. 2,161 graded MS67, 149 graded MS68. Now what's so special about these numbers? Well, this column shows the MS68 graded coins. If I go down, there are very, very few. There's 3 here for one 1880 variety. 1880S would go up, it's 212 again. But there are so few of them, as you can see. The highest number we find, again, is 1879S, graded MS68, 120 of them. If we go to the NGC census for the 1881S, over here, 286 1881S, graded MS68 by NGC. 4,442, graded MS67. Over 17,600 graded MS66. That is a lot. Now, there are so many of these out here, of these higher grades. MS67 is, of course, going to be easier to find, but these coins are so easy to find in higher grades. You know, you do see a lot of worn out ones, but you do see a lot of MS examples, and some of them just look superb, even though they have not yet been graded. So, I'm going to go to the PCGS price guide for the 1880S. And there have been, let's see, terrible at filming this, 212 examples of the 1880S graded MS68. Phone's ringing. For MS68, the price guide value on the 1880S is $5,000. Looking at the PCGS, not the PCGS, the NGC price guide for MS68, we have $6,250. That's a lot. For an MS69 example, we have $45,000. We'll get to that later. So, one thing that I noticed is that if you search Morgan Dollar MS68 on eBay, you will find that most of the examples are 1879S through 1881S. This one's 1881, MS68, 1879S, 1879, 1880, 1880, 1882. Those are also more common in higher grades. 1880, 1903, 1879, 1881. And these are all MS68 or more. Okay, this one I showed you, 1881S, MS68 plus, $25,000 on eBay is what they're asking. 1880S, MS68 plus, $19,000. Now I do want to show you the one little difference that a plus on the grade can make. So here we have, let's see, go to the PCGS price guide. We have 1880S, MS, and it shows MS plus grades, which are down below. For MS68, hand is shaking. For MS68, we have $5,000 value. But for MS68 plus, we have $21,500. Not to mention $39,000 for 69. That is for the 1880S. These differences are also shown in examples for other coins. Let's see. We have 1879S, MS68, $5,000, MS68 plus, $32,500. That is the difference that one little mark on the grade, that one little plus mark on the slab for the grade can make. Okay? You have 1880S MS68 listed for $7,300. You have an 1880S, same thing. Well, this one's proof-like. But you have an 1880S MS68, $4,200. 1879S MS68, $5,300. 1879 MS68, $4,200. 1881S MS68, $4,000. But MS68 plus, not a big difference, but a big difference in price. $25,000. That one little plus can make that much difference in the value of the coin. Now, I'm not saying that these are easy to find, okay? This is the PCGS population report for 1880S. There's a reason only 212 have been graded MS68, because they're very hard to find and they're very rare. But most MS68 examples are of these three dates, MS69 or 1879S through 1881. Okay? So, you even have 5 examples graded MS69. There are no 1879S examples graded MS69. Okay, this is MS68. There have been 120 graded MS68 plus, 7 have been graded MS68 plus. We go down to 1881S, 149 graded MS68, as you can see. 13 graded MS68 plus, and only 2 graded MS69. But for these higher grades, the only time, some of the only times that you'll find these higher numbers that have been graded is these 3 dates. So my question to you is, could you go out and find examples that could grade this high? Because you could find an MS67 coin that could go for, I don't know, a couple $1,000. 1881S, 1879S, price guide value in 67 is $775. I guess it really depends on the date. But $5,000 for an MS68 example. Could you find it? I don't know. There are a lot of 1879S, 1880S, 1881S that are out there. But with how many that are out there, could you go out there and find an example that would grade this high? Okay? The grading cost would be completely covered if it did grade this high, because the value would be so high as well. So this just goes to show that an MS68 coin on average for these dates, it'll go for around $4,000 to $5,000. This is 1881S, 149 of them too, and MS69. But MS68 plus, okay, MS68 is a little more common, but MS68 plus, you're looking at 5 figures. Okay, that one little difference in the grade can make a $15,000, $16,000 difference in the value of the coin. So it kind of, excites you a little bit. At least it did for me. It did get me much more curious to see if these examples could still be found in, in the collector's market that have been ungraded. So I just wanted to put this out there, because if you're going to find such a high grade Morgan dollar, these are the dates that you want to look for. 1879, 1880, etc. Because those ones have been, so many of them have been found in such high grade. So I just wanted to show you all that, get the information out there, and get everyone hunting, because you just never know what you're going to find. You don't know if that Morgan dollar that you find in an estate is going to grade that high. You don't know if there's going to be a random lot of silver dollars on eBay and one of them could grade this high. You never know. Okay, so I just want to put that out there. Keep stacking, keep looking, happy hunting, and thanks for watching.